Sagittarius, welcome to your 2025 tarot reading by Astrology House. And so what I'm doing here is I'm going to start with kind of your overall theme for your first house energy. So your first house is yourself. It's your physical person. It's how other people perceive you. It's your physical body. And for you, it's ruled by Sagittarius. And so I'm getting kind of your overall theme. And we had a bunch of cards that jumped out already. So what I'm getting here, okay, reconciliation is one that's coming to mind. That may or may not be applicable to you. Just know that you might have an opportunity for that to occur. Somebody from your past is returning. Not everybody likes to hear that, but there's a lot of change that's taking place. So if there is somebody from your past that's returning, they're not coming back the same person that they were before. That is absolutely 100% true. They are going to have remnants of that past person that you knew. You're going to recognize them, but they will not be the exact same person that they were before. The other person's going through an evolution. I am getting the King of Pentacles showing up with the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So there is somebody here. It's almost you're being given an opportunity to get to know this person again with that Knight of Pentacles energy, Eight of Wands, lots of conversation. It does look like a reconnection or some sort of reconciliation, but there is this King of Pentacles. It's much more stable, much more grounded and focused on the future. It feels like if this is somebody from your past, this was about the timing then more than anything else. This was about the timing, and it feels like now is the right time. There's something about 2025 being the right time. Oh, what am I doing? I want to get your obstacles and challenges here. So let's get your obstacles and challenges. So the person that's coming back around, I don't know if this person betrayed you in some sort of way, like put you in some sort of third-party situation. I am getting the Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. That could have been the case with that energy. But it feels like it feels like this person, I'm trying to really tap into this energy here because I have not picked up this kind of reconciliation in any other readings like this. But what I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles is that when this person comes back to you, they're kind of coming back to you at a very bare bones, basic person. They're not coming back with all of the drama around them. Seven of Swords, if that's something that you're worried about, that they're going to keep things from you, that they're going to lie to you in some sort of way, manipulate a situation. And a lie by omission is still a lie. Somebody not telling you something, whether or not it's for your own benefit, regardless of the intentions there, that's still a lie. And so what this person might be coming across as, like, let's try as friends first. It feels like you do need that in order to get to know this person again. It feels like you're not going to jump right into any kind of relationship here with this person. You're going to want to hear them out, but also reserve judgment and reserve a decision until you're ready to make one way or the other. And what I'm pulling now is your kind of advice for this situation. We do have the Nine of Cups. So really focus here on what exactly you want. Think of your long-term goals and what does that look like? What does emotional fulfillment look like for you? We have the Knight of Swords as well as the Page of Swords. So you might have some sort of clarifying conversation. So if this person is somebody that you feel like could be your Nine of Cups, you're going to give this person a chance. If you feel like this person is not your Nine of Cups, you're going to let this person go, because that Knight of Swords showing up right in the middle is we're either going to move forward or we're not. And if we're not going to move forward, we don't need to know each other. It's just going to be that black and white. But that really is going to come down to when you make a decision for some sort of interim period of time. I'm definitely getting 6 months. So for the first half of the year, you're going to have some sort of period of time where, yeah, Three of Pentacles showing up at the bottom, where you are going to spend time with this person. You are going to talk to this person and see what is the opportunity here. How different are they? Because we're all going through a lot. I pick it up all the time. We're all going through some pretty big transformational energy. I don't expect anybody to come out the same at all. I'd be really surprised if anybody did. So the next house is your second house, which is all about your personal finances. This deck is very difficult for me to shuffle because it's big and my hands are small. There we go. So with the second house, that's ruled by Capricorn for you. And this is all, again, about your personal finances. So think of the money that you have currently in your bank account. That would be second house energy. And do you have anything of value, like any kind of collectibles or anything that you could exchange for money? That would be second house energy, investments, all of it. And so let's get your theme for your personal finances this year. This is interesting. So we're getting the Nine of Cups showing up. We have the Four of Wands. I like the Four of Wands. And then the Six of Swords. Your second house energy is really positive. Whatever goals that you've set for your personal finances, it looks like you're kind of working towards those goals with that Six of Swords energy. Four of Wands, you might be entering into some sort of relationship. There might be shared resources that take place. I'm definitely getting 11 or 12. So towards the end of the year, what you can't see off camera is I have cards down with the house numbers, and then I have the signs underneath, so I know what sign belongs to each house for you. It's just a lot to keep track of as I'm doing these readings. And so I am getting like November, December as it relates to any kind of union or combining of money or something along those lines. I'm definitely getting end of year. But you're moving in a positive direction. You're going after your goals here, your financial goals. Let's see if we can get obstacles or challenges here. One more. So what's showing up here, we do have the Two of Wands, which is about seeing the potential in a situation, but because no action has been taken, this is where an obstacle or challenge will come into play because it's showing up as a fear. That Nine of Swords, are you actually moving towards your goals? You might be unsure of whether or not you're on the right path to achieve those goals. This is coming across as like that anxiety, fear type of mentality. We do have the Queen of Cups, and so it might be hard for you to kind of stay emotionally grounded in your financial security in 2025. But you're going in the right direction. So it's more about your just perception of the situation here. Let's get two more cards. So how this is coming across, we have the Four of Cups showing up here. So this is really how to navigate the energy here. Queen of Pentacles showing up in the center. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So if you are kind of on this emotional, turbulent ride of, am I doing the right things? Am I taking the right steps in order to have the financial future that I want for myself? The answer is yes. And the way to really see it for what it is to channel that Queen of Pentacles energy. Really stand still, be grounded, look at the data, look at the actual numbers here. Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, that's going to help you release whatever might be that disappointment energy. Maybe you're not as far as you wanted to be at this point in time, but you have made progress here. There's something about, if you just look at the numbers, you just look at the data, you're actually going to see a different story than the one you're telling yourself as it relates to your personal finances. And the next up is the third house. So the third house is all about its communication. It's how you understand and process information. It's also about siblings, short distance travel, really kind of your immediate surroundings. So anything can be part of that. For you, this is ruled by Aquarius. So you might find that the world around you is changing. The way that you interact with other people is changing. The way that you understand and communicate, all of it. Because we have Pluto in Aquarius. So that's part of the kind of bigger transformation that we're all going through. For you, it's impacting this area of your chart. And so just kind of starting out here when it comes to your communication, here we go. We have the Eight of Cups showing up. This is about you walking away from indecision, going after exactly what you want. So there's something about you expressing exactly what it is that you want and then going for it. It's not about sitting still. It's not about waiting for things to unfold. There's some sort of action that you're taking to go after what you want. We also have the Star card, which is Aquarius, and we have the Wheel of Fortune showing up, which is the ruler of your sign. And so all of this showing up together indicates to me that you're on the right path. You're moving in the right direction for sure. You're going after your goals and your dreams. That's exactly what you're doing with that Eight of Cups energy. The Eight of Cups walks towards the Nine of Cups, but the Nine of Cups is really the minor card to the Star. So you're really going after your dreams here, and there's a lot of growth and abundance connected to it. This is how it's supposed to play out for you. Tell me about the obstacles and challenges here, Sagittarius, third house. I'm definitely getting a sense of clear the air. I'm getting a Queen of Cups energy showing up, Ace of Swords, and the Sun. The Queen of Cups is actually showing up as another person here. Male or female, it's just the energy of the card. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. With the Ace of Swords in the middle, it's about clearing the air with this person and helping them to see that there is a positive path forward. There's something about that. If it's not about another person, it's about you finding that clarity within yourself, because we saw it in the second house where you were maybe questioning just the path that you were on. You weren't seeing the right level of progress or what you had expected to see. And so what you're doing here with the third house is trying to gain that clarity, really show even you to yourself where you're going and what this looks like. So when I look at how do you navigate this energy, I'm getting the Magician, Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. This could be about a conversation related to your abundance, but the Magician showing up here is all about manifestation. And so you really are going towards your goals. Keep focused on that. Keep working on your abundance. Keep working in that direction. With that Page of Cups, this is more about you just expressing it all. You might have other people around you that are helping you to see exactly the path forward, what steps you have taken already, because there is a lot of clarity with that Ace of Swords showing up in the obstacles or challenges, a clarity that you weren't able to see either on your own or up until now. You're on the right path though. And then with the next house, so the next house is the fourth house. This is the house of home. So think of your home environment. It can be everything from the physical structure, the decor, to the people that you live with, the energy of your home, because it really is supposed to be a place where you can go and kind of take a break from the rest of the world. So you should feel comfortable in your home environment. Pisces is showing up here. So Pisces rules your fourth house. With Pisces ruling your 4th house, we are entering into the Pisces Virgo eclipse cycle. So that happens officially in January. We'll be with this energy in 2025 in the first half of 2026. But what this means is that there is some sort of lesson connected to your home environment that you need to learn. There's some sort of karmic lesson. You're being driven in this direction. This is one of those fated events that you're not going to be able to escape. So there's something that's happening connected to your home environment that needs to play out. So let's get your 4th house energy. Ooh, okay. There might be some sort of wound or some sort of ancestral wound. Something here is healing. We have 3 of Swords showing up. We have the 10 of Swords showing up and the 5 of Wands. This indicates to me that you're healing from some sort of heartbreak, some sort of painful ending, and obstacles and challenges connected to the home environment. Tell me about obstacles or challenges here. In order to heal something in your home environment, whatever this is, whether you might have an issue with a close family member that you live with, or even just a mother figure in general, or a parent of some sort, the healing that needs to take place is going to disrupt your balance. So we have the 9 of Cups showing up. We have the Justice card showing up, and this one is the card that is so strong right now. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So what's happening here is you've created such an environment for yourself where you haven't allowed yourself this opportunity to really heal from whatever this wound is. And so what's happening now in 2025, in the first half of 2026, is that you're going to be challenged to really work on that wound, and it is going to disrupt your balance. There's something that's going to take place that really forces you to take a really critical eye, take that deep look into what's happening here so that you can make modifications so that you can heal from this energy. And that will allow you to kind of move back into this feeling good about the path that you're on, feeling balanced again. Page of Pentacles, I mean, you do have a lesson here that you need to learn. What is the advice for Sagittarius? It feels like you do need to open up. You will be successful, definitely seeing that. We have the Knight of Cups showing up, so this is about following your heart. We have the Page of Cups, this is about you opening up. You're going to need to be vulnerable with another person. You're going to need to express exactly what it is that you're going through, what the wound is, how you're healing from it, and the person's going to be able to help you. We do have the Chariot showing up as well, so you are going to overcome it. Whatever this wound is, you are going to be able to heal from it. It's not going to be... I definitely get the sense of 2025. This is not something that you're going to carry with you into 2026. It's going to diminish in value throughout the year. I'm definitely getting kind of April, May as the timeline on when this really starts to show itself. So the next house is the 5th house. The fifth house rules children, hobbies, passions. It's also short-term relationships. This is the house of sex. It's really the house of pleasure, the house of fun. So all those things that you enjoy doing outside of work. For you, this is ruled by Aries. And so Aries can be... it's very much an individual type of energy. So let's see how this one plays out for you. overarching theme. So what's happening now is, I don't even know if you realize it, but you haven't been able to feel anything on a really deep level because of whatever that wound is in the fourth house. It's actually almost, I don't want to say emotionally stunted your growth, even though I think it is that on just a less severe level than the way that it sounds as I'm saying the words. It feels like it almost created a fog or a haze over the way that you respond emotionally to situations. And there's something about that that's going to clear the air in the fifth house. So we do have the Hanged Man showing up. This is about seeing things from a different perspective. We do have the Fool. So we have a brand new beginning here. But then we have the Three of Swords showing up. So there's a healing that's going to take place. So there might be a healing that takes place relative to that wound. There could also be something, because the word fertility is jumping out at me. There could be something connected to even fertility issues that might be showing up here in the fifth house that are going to be healed. There's something about addressing them. You have a brand new beginning here. Let's get the obstacles or challenges. So showing up in the obstacles or challenges, we do have the Nine of Cups, which is exactly like what you want here from an emotion standpoint. Page of Swords, you do need to let something go. That's the healing that needs to take place. But with the Emperor showing up, which is Aries energy, this is where you are going to find a way to release or heal from whatever this is, because you're really trying to go after your goals and your dreams here. You're very much in that mindset of, let me get my Nine of Cups. I really want my Nine of Cups. One more. All right, we got two. So the cards that are showing up are the Four of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Justice card. And we have the Nine of Swords. So there, whatever disappointment, whatever anxiety you have, the advice that you're getting here is to really spend some time focused on your emotional well-being. Carve out time every day, whether it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is that you can do, in order to make sure that your emotional needs are being met. Because there's something really significant about healing your emotions that will restore this balance in your life. It's going to help you feel good about yourself, the path forward. It's going to clear up any kind of anxiety or apprehension you have around this wound. It's going to help you release the wound and the disappointment. So just make sure to take care of yourself every day. So the next up is the sixth house. So the sixth house is, it's all about your daily routines. So daily routines, what does your work schedule look like? What does your health and wellness look like? Your diet, any kind of exercise program, all of these things are a part of just your normal daily routines. For you, this is ruled by Taurus. And let's get your major theme as it relates to the sixth house. So there are changes that are taking place. We have the Nine of Cups showing up. We have the Hanged Man showing up, as well as the Death card. So I'm definitely getting an end to delays. Whatever it is that you're trying to go after in your daily life, you're going to start to see a lot of forward momentum in 2025. Any kind of stuck or stagnant energy is going to be lifted. You're going to be able to move forward again. It feels like things might happen in a different way than what you expect, or There's some sort of different perspective that is showing up here. But with that Death card, there is something that allows this to really move forward. You're going after exactly what you want. Let's do obstacles and challenges. There's something about this when you start to see this forward movement, this progress being made. We have the High Priestess, we have the Seven of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. You don't trust it. You don't trust the progress that's being made. You're really questioning whether or not this is happening. Or it's almost like you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop, that you're waiting for something negative to happen here that really either puts it on a pause or makes it permanent pause where it just doesn't move forward ever. So you're going to second guess it. So let's get, what is your best guidance here? Because you are going after your dreams. You are going to see progress being made here. That Nine of Cups is a reoccurring theme for you. Yeah, this could be connected to a relationship. And so they're whether or not it's the reconciliation from earlier in the reading, if part of your goals here was to enter into some sort of committed relationship with another person, and committed can mean a lot of different things, different levels of commitment here. But what I'm getting is if you've been kind of in this stuck or stagnant energy and now you're starting to see progress, you're just not trusting it. But what the universe is trying to show you here is that, yeah, you can actually trust it. We have the Ace of Cups showing up, which is a new beginning. We have the Emperor showing up right in the middle. So the other person, this is coming across as the other person in this connection. And so somebody is coming towards you, whether you know this person now or not. You probably do. If I'm getting reconciliation, you probably do. Probably a lot of false starts with this person. The Emperor is coming forward and they are actually going to put the effort and energy into it. And so there's things about this entire situation, because it hasn't really gone the way that you wanted, not yet, that you're second guessing it all. But Three of Pentacles is also showing up. So you have a brand new beginning here where somebody's going to put the effort and energy into this commitment. You're just second guessing it. This is what you want. You're just second guessing it. Anyway, you will, I mean, you'll see over time. The Nine of Cups and the Star are coming out for you pretty consistently. That energy of you getting what you want is showing up. And so the universe is really delivering it all to you. Yeah, in fact, as I'm putting the cards away, the Six of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So the next up is Seventh House energy. So speaking of relationships here, the Seventh House is those one-to-one relationships. It's your marriage partner if you're married. It is ruled by Gemini for you. And so with these kind of one-to-one interpersonal relationships, marriage is definitely a part of it. This would be the house of marriage. So your significant other is part of this. Other kinds of contracts are also part of the Seventh House energy. It's not just marriage, but marriage is a contract. So let's see what your overall theme is in the Seventh House. Okay, so the cards that popped out, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Empress, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Hierophant showing up here. So Seven of Swords, Empress, a Five of Cups, Hierophant. I mean, there is some sort of change in circumstances as it relates to a union here. Hierophant energy is one of the marriage cards. We have the Empress, which is Venus. It rules relationships. We've got that sitting here in the seventh house. That is your relationships. Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. It feels like I'm getting a sense of clearing the air. There's somebody here who's going to clear the air, kind of set things right, and allow for some sort of change in circumstances. Somebody here is starting to see things through a more positive lens. starting to see what they have, not focusing on what they've lost here. Definitely getting a sense of clearing the air. So let's see, obstacles or challenges here. So the obstacles or challenges that are showing up, we do have the Page of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Swords. So definitely being in your head about a situation. It feels like this, whomever this other person is that's coming towards you, either you're very jaded because of your past or your past with this person. And it's really causing you to maybe be up in your head, think things through. What is it that you really want? Do you want to be with this person? Do you want a future with this person? It feels like these are the obstacles and challenges, because what I'm getting from the other person's energy is that they're all in. They want to put the effort and energy into this. It's going to be up to you whether or not this moves forward. So what I'm seeing here from kind of the way to navigate this energy, we do have the Five of Wands. We do have the Justice card showing up. We also have the Devil showing up here. So the Devil is very similar to that Eight of Swords energy, where it's about being in your head. There's something where you need to find your own balance. You need to let go of the past, let go of all the past obstacles and challenges, whether with this person or with somebody else here. You need to let them go so that you can be balanced, so that when you move forward with this person, or you make a decision to move forward with this person, that you're coming at it from a very balanced perspective, so that you can make a very clear decision, and not one that is based on some sort of hurt or wound, because then you're just going to act impulsively and you might regret it later. With the 8th house, so the next house, that one's ruled by Cancer. So the 8th house is a transformation house. It's one of those death houses. It's death and rebirth. And so part of the 8th house energy is manipulation and control. So power and control issues are part of the 8th house energy. It's also the money that you earn. So think of the money you earn from an employer. If you're already married, and I'm talking about a spouse, their money is part of the 8th house energy. The debt that you pay out would be 8th house energy. So let's see, what is your kind of overall theme here for the 8th house energy? Wow. Okay. So there is going to be some sort of conversation here. I've been picking up the King of Pentacles a lot. I have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. But I have the 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is showing up with the Hierophant. This tells me that somebody is coming forward. This is clearing the air. This is more of that same energy that I was just picking up. Somebody wants to resolve any kind of obstacles or challenges and have a really heartfelt conversation with you around the type of relationship that they want. That Hierophant energy is a marriage card in tarot. So this is the person conducting the wedding ceremony. Let's get any kind of obstacles or challenges here. It's about clearing the air. So you want to be very sure that this other person is actually moving towards you and not away from you. That there is going to be success here. You're looking for some sort of guarantee with this Page of Swords. You're not going to get like an actual guarantee from this person, but what you're going to get is that this person is really heartfelt in their conversation, in their communication with you. They're going to show you what they mean. This is showing up as words right now, but that Queen of Pentacles energy is something tangible too. It's just that right now, they're making a lot of moves to come towards you, and during 2025, they're going to be putting in a lot of effort and energy. And this is actually going to be in the first half of the year where you're really going to start to see some progress being made with this person. Yeah. So the advice that you're getting, we have the Four of Wands showing up. We have the Knight of Cups showing up. Two of Wands, King of Swords. You're gonna move forward with this person. If this is a reconciliation or even a brand new person, it does look like you are going to move forward with this person. You really do see the potential here. They're coming across wanting something significant with you. They want a very committed type of relationship. You want the same thing with that Four of Wands energy. This could be a marriage partner for you. And so don't be so quick to dismiss this person or the energy just because of how they've been in the past. We're all transforming. We're all going through something. And so kind of be open to listen to what they have to say, but then also look at their actions. Are they backing them up? It looks like this person will. Knight of Cups, they're really coming forward with the right intentions here. They are going to clear the air. They have a very clear mind. When they choose you, they know what they're choosing. To them, this is the right decision. To you, you'll get there. It just feels like this person's pursuing you, which is why they're there so much faster than you. Because normally it's the other way around with Sagittarius. We are definitely an impulsive sign. So the next house here is the 9th house. The 9th house is all about growth and expansion. For you, it's ruled by Leo. So you might really enjoy anything from a creative endeavor, going to museums or anything that might teach you about art and art history, or just kind of how things interact with each other, different areas of life, because that 9th house energy is all about growth and expansion. But you might be looking at it from a very charismatic, dynamic type of lens where the bigger the better, the more you learn the better. That type of energy is coming across with that 9th house. So with the 9th house, let's get what your overall theme is for the year. So we do have the Seven of Wands showing up. We have the Strength card showing up. And we have the Magician. So the Strength card is Leo energy, and Leo is the ruler of your 9th house. So with the Seven of Wands, the Strength, and the Magician, you're really going to fight for any kind of growth. I'm definitely getting a sense of independence. I don't know where the independence is coming from, but you're definitely going to fight for some sort of growth here. You're not going to let anybody stunt your growth or prevent you from moving forward in any way. You're going after exactly what you want. The universe is trying to bring it to you as well. Okay. That's solo energy. Here we go. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. This is the resistance. So what you're running into with your own growth and expansion is, do I do this? Do I kind of pursue things on my own? Is there something here that I want to do on my own, or do I want to do it as part of a couple? Your growth and expansion, because I'm getting another message too. So it's kind of like, what do you want to accomplish on your own versus being in a couple, but also going from being on your own to being in a couple. There's something here. It's an obstacle or a challenge. It's some sort of resistance to any kind of growth or expansion here. But there's something about it that you're going to recognize this as the goals that you've set for yourself. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody to give this relationship a chance. You're looking for this other person to give the relationship a chance because you were willing. I'm just getting a strong sense that somebody's chasing you, and that's where this is coming from. I like the Ace of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups, though, that somebody's offering you a commitment. So let's get your advice. Yeah. There's something about Chariot. You are going to see success in this area, and it is related to this other person and moving forward. We have the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from anything connected to the past, any kind of information that was withheld from you, any kind of lies that might have taken place here. You're going to overcome it. You're going to be able to move forward. So the next house here is the 10th house. So the 10th house is all about your career or public reputation. Yours is ruled by Virgo. So with the nodes, we have the South node here in Virgo. So there's something about releasing something connected to a career. Maybe it is walking away from an old career. There's some sort of lesson that you've already learned as it pertains to your career or public reputation. And so it's time for you to move on from a situation here. So when it comes to your 10th house, let's get your kind of overall theme here. One more. Actually getting a fourth. Okay. That Chariot card keeps showing up. So strong Cancer energy showing up in your reading. May or may not be significant. What I'm getting here from a career and public reputation is we've got the King of Pentacles. So you're coming across as very good at what you do. Very much at the top of your game with that King of Pentacles energy. You're reliable, you're stable, you know what you're doing. You have this really solid skill set. You've already elevated to king status. I am seeing the Wheel of Fortune. So there is some sort of fated event that's going to happen here. Wheel of Fortune is usually connected to the eclipses. But this is growth and expansion. So there's some positivity connected to this. We do have the Three of Cups. Something here is going to make you happy. And then we've got the Chariot. There's success connected to it. And so it feels like if it's related to your career, you've already reached this kind of this point in your career where maybe you need to move in a different direction because it feels like you've really gained a lot of success in whatever it is that you're doing. So let's get your obstacles and challenges here. We have the Page of Cups, the Strength card, and the Queen of Cups. You are, oh, that's interesting. What is it about your career that maybe does not, I'm trying to tap into this energy of what these obstacles and challenges are, because the Page of Cups is about you having some sort of conversation around what you want. We've got the Strength card showing up, which indicates that you're going to have to dig deep and find some sort of strength to maybe express it. So are you looking for a different type of career, some sort of different level of satisfaction from a career? Queen of Cups, I mean, this is really kind of tapping into who you are on a fundamental level. Let's get your advice here for your career, because I'm not getting anything negative out of your career. Sometimes with the South Node transiting your career, this could indicate the release of a career or the release of a job. I'm not picking up that energy from the tarot. What I am getting is that you kind of went as far as you could. The challenge here is, what do you want next? What do you really want here? The advice for you is the Ace of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So it might be a little bit of time before you're able to take any kind of further action as it relates to your career. This is the kind of energy that I'm picking up on right now. So you might need some time to get clear on what your next steps are. And with the Three of Wands showing up, there's no rush. You don't need to figure it out today. You don't need to figure it out tomorrow. You've got plenty of time. Four of Pentacles, you're in a good place. You have enough in order to meet your own needs. And with the Ace of Cups, it's just take the time that you need in order to figure out what your next steps are going to be. So that's your career. Next up is the 11th house. And so the 11th house is all about your group of friends. So think of the community around you. Could be more than just your friends, could be just a bunch of acquaintances, people that you interact with on a regular basis, and also the people that you choose to be around on a regular basis. For you, this is ruled by Libra. Libra is all about balance and harmony. So let's see here in a minute what messages come out for you. So with your career, or I'm sorry, your 11th house energy, so your community, your group of friends, let's see what is the overall message here. You have a couple of cards that are consistently showing up here. The Magician is one of them. So the three cards that are showing up here, we have the Magician, we have the Tower, and we have the Three of Wands. So any kind of delays relative to your friends or your community around you, they're coming to an end. There is going to be some sort of sudden shift that takes place that brings in exactly what you want from a friend perspective. Let's get any obstacles or challenges. The Eight of Cups is showing up here with the Empress and the Hierophant. So you might run into challenges as it relates to some sort of relationship here with that Hierophant energy and the Empress energy. Empress is Venus. Venus rules relationship. We have the Hierophant. It's Taurus energy. Interesting because Venus rules Libra, but Venus also rules Taurus, which is the Hierophant energy. So interesting the way that that's showing up. But this is about you going after your goals and your dreams. And if it relates to prioritizing one relationship over other relationships, that seems to be the challenge here. It's the time that you're spending. So if your friends have this expectation that you're going to say spend every Friday night with them, you can have Saturday night with your significant other. Well, maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe what you're looking for is a marriage type of relationship, which would then be, I actually want to spend the weekend with this person. I want to spend more time with this person, which means maybe I see you every other week, or we choose a different day, or something along those lines. That feels like the obstacles and challenges you're going to run into as it pertains to your friends. So let's get any kind of advice here. I swear, this keeps showing up. We have the Chariot again. So a lot of success. We have the Star. This is your goals and your dreams. And we have the Ten of Cups, which is that emotional fulfillment with another person. This is really about that significant relationship, that one-to-one marriage type of relationship showing up here. And so it looks like don't lose sight of your dreams. Don't let anybody else try to tell you that your dreams aren't correct, because you're getting exactly what you want. You've been putting your dreams out there and they're becoming real. So don't blow that off. And it really might be with a water sign. The King of Cups is at the bottom of this deck. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I say that because we've had the Chariot out here multiple times. And then we have the 12th house. So last but not least, we have the 12th house in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is all about transformation. It is death and rebirth. 12th house is one of those death houses. It's all things hidden, secrets, your subconscious, you away from the rest of the world is part of that 10th house energy. And so let's get, what is your theme here? One more or two more. I'm definitely getting a sense here. So this is you behind the scenes. So what you're doing is, we've got the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles right in the middle of the Four of Swords. You're doing the inner work that you need to in order to heal from the past. You are giving yourself whatever time that you need in order to work on whatever it is, whatever stability that you're looking for. You're really nurturing yourself at this time. And so if you do want to enter into a long-term relationship with this other person, what you're doing is the work necessary in order to have a healthy relationship with that person. Create some sort of stability within yourself so that you can also have it within that relationship. Because if you're unstable, the relationship's not going to be stable, because you're never going to react from that place of feeling balanced. So let's get any obstacles or challenges here. The obstacles and challenges here are going to be relative to the conversations and the direction forward with that Page of Wands. We do have the Death card showing up. So part of this is going to be all of the changes taking place around you. It's going to be really hard to maybe work on whatever this is, this kind of past wound that needs to be healed. All the changes happening outside of you, around you, within you, in other areas are going to have some sort of impact on the amount of time that you spend. But with the Eight of Pentacles showing up here, this does indicate to me that you have all the skills necessary in order to heal from whatever this is. It's just it's coming down to timing. How much time do you need? When do you think you would be ready to enter into a solid relationship with this person? So what it's coming down to is actually being open with the other person. We do have the Eight of Wands showing up. So this is a card of communication. It's also forward movement. We have the Two of Wands showing up, which is about seeing the potential in a situation here. And we have the Hermit, which is about you doing this inner work, this inner healing work in order to move forward. And so it's about telling this other person, look, I see the potential with you. I've got some things that I need to work through before I'm ready to really be in this type of relationship with you, but I am working on it. So before I close out the reading, I am going to draw some last cards on any kind of overall energy. Any last messages here for Sagittarius? Okay, I was wondering if that was actually going to pop out. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. So I'm getting the sense of be fearless. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and take some sort of action here. We do have Temperance showing up. So this is your card showing up in your reading. And so there's a lot of balance that's going to happen here during the year. There's a lot of blocks and barriers and things changing around you that is going to make this possible. And we have the King of Wands. And so really taking some sort of action, moving in a direction. Page of Pentacles, having a conversation here with another person. The King of Wands is actually showing up as somebody else. And so you are almost in a way going to be, I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but you're going to be kind of encouraged to take some sort of action by the universe. You're really going to be motivated to take some sort of action. It might be impulsive. It's about movement forward. And the King of Wands is kind of coming up. These kind of read as separate. The King of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, the person coming towards you is also very motivated to move forward with you. And they're going to express that in some sort of conversation or even multiple conversations. They want to get to know you again. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.